So for anyone out there who is interested in purchasing Sales Hub Enterprise, or you just want to see what features you get if you would upgrade to that hub, I will be making a few videos just to show you some of my favorite tools, and down the road, I'll show you some workflows to help you leverage these tools to their fullest potential. So my favorite part of Sales Hub Enterprise is definitely the call intelligence tool. It's really great for sales teams who prioritize coaching and providing feedback, and it just has a really great interface that's inside of HubSpot, so you're not going from tab to tab. Right now, I'm inside of my calls list. You can see all of them listed here, who the owner is. You can see track terms associated, which is a new feature, and I will touch on track terms here in a bit. You can also see associations with objects like companies, contacts, and deals. I have those hidden right now, but you can have those up so that you can tell, what these calls have in them, so you're not clicking in one by one trying to see and parse through which calls you want to listen to. You can also preview the calls and play the recording if you want to hear something, if it's a call that you want to check out. All of that without having to click directly into the call makes it very easy to use. But let's actually jump into a call. Okay, so now I am inside an individual call. You can see the transcript here. Very easy to scroll through. It's got things broken down by speaker. There are timestamps. Look, I've provided some great feedback to my rep. They're doing a great job. On top of that, I can actually tag people in these comments so that they get notified. I can use my snippets. I can put a link to a knowledge article. Lots of good stuff you can do within this comment tool. Additionally, you can search the transcript. I can, of course, play this video. If it's a demo, you can watch it. If it's just a call, you'd be listening. I can see who's been talking the most in these calls. I think a good ratio you should look for, according to Gong, I believe is speaking 45% of the time and listening 55% of the time. So this is going to make it very easy to see if you're accomplishing that. And then let me move myself over real quick. You can see on the bottom here, you have this track terms and notes section. Now, track terms, these are newer and you set them up in your settings. For this particular call, I just have one track term, which is workflows, but it just makes it really easy to see if the terms that are valuable and important to you as a manager or a coach are being brought up. You're going to know that right within this call. So let me show you how to set those up because they're pretty powerful. All right, I jumped over into my settings and you will scroll down towards the bottom, and under tools, you will see calling. You will end up on this first tab, but you will go to transcription and analysis. Make sure, obviously, that you have transcription and analysis turned on. That's going to be super important. But then you'll scroll down to the bottom here and you'll see this edit track terms button. So you do have to be a super admin to be able to edit these. But once you are, you can just click this. And as you can see, you can create categories. So a few use cases for this. Maybe you want to track conversations around competitors. So you could make a category called competitors and then list all the different companies that you want to have surfaced. So you can listen to those calls and see what those conversations are like around the competition for your product. Another one, maybe it's needs. Maybe there's a few that your solution solves for. You want to see how your rep is bringing them up and building value around it. You could have another category, put in the different needs that you want so that those things will be surfaced. And then on your call page, you will see when those track terms have come up in conversations and click into them. Additionally, I will show you in a future video how to set up workflows to alert you when track terms have been brought up so that you can immediately go in and listen to new calls. All of these tools are included with Sales Hub Enterprise, and we have just scratched the surface. If you haven't looked at this tool, definitely recommend doing so. If you have questions, let me know.